Hello everyone, this is Doug Nelson for BodyWork Associates, and today I'm going to demonstrate the Air Relax system that's in our self-care room. So the Air Relax is a compression system that is really great for if your legs are really fatigued or for lymphatic drainage, any kind of swelling. Excellent thing to just kind of get fluid moving in your lower legs. I first saw this with a friend of mine who lives in Boston, treats a lot of marathoners. And the marathoners use this post exercise to kind of help just getting with the fatigue in their legs. So he has a whole bunch of these things, and it was actually, that was my first introduction. But then, I noticed that many athletic teams use these as well as a way of recovery. And I think you'll find it really useful. It feels really great. It's a really interesting system of air compression. There are different compartments through this thing, and in this case there are 4, and they fill up, create pressure on your leg, and then deflate, and then successively do that to get fluid moving. So there is a right and a left to this thing. So make sure that you get in the correct one, and don't mistake the R registered trademark of Air Relax for right. Okay, there's a marking on the side, and yes, I have this correctly because this one says right. So you zip it up. Here we go. And then it's really important, there's a Velcro snap up here. Make sure in addition to zipping it that you also add that snap, because the compression chambers add a lot of obviously stress to the zipper. So the Velcro helps mitigate that a bit. So I'm going to zip the left one up. There we go. Bring it up kind of as high on your thigh as you can. All right. Once you have it on, then press the on button, and it will immediately start filling the chambers. Now the default mode is mode number 1, and what happens with that is, and it takes a minute or two for the chambers to actually fill enough to get pressure. But what it will do is it will actually create pressure in the upper thigh first, this chamber, then it will fill this one above your knee, then below the knee, the calf, and then below that into the ankle and the foot. And then as one inflates and creates pressure, then it will deflate and go to the next compartment. And then it will deflate and go to the next compartment. So it's moving constantly that way. There are 3 different modes for this. One of the modes, for instance, fills all the chambers at once and then deflates them all at once. But honestly, if you're doing this for the first time, just do mode number A. Secondly, it depends on the size of your leg and also the amount of pressure that you can tolerate. You may feel, and I feel like this is nice, but it's not actually, doesn't feel potent enough. So there is a pressure button here. This is right now on the lowest level. You'll see a little marking. I'm going to bump it up 1. It'll take the machine just a second. And now it's going to add more compression to the chambers in this. And I would say, yup. Level 2 is, I don't need anything more than that. And for most people, very few people have actually gone to the 3rd level. But again, if your legs are really small, you might need more pressure because it takes the unit that much more to actually kind of create that pressure. So a couple of things. It's the default mode is for 15 minutes, as I said. So if you feel like, I'm done with this and you want to quit, don't unzip this thing because it's under pressure. So hit the off button, and it probably takes 2 minutes for all the air in the compression chambers to deflate with the hose. So do not get out of this thing when the pressure's on. As you might imagine, that's a really bad idea. So hit the off button, let the chambers deflate completely, and then you can unhook the Velcro and unzip and exit the Air Relax. Otherwise, it's set for 15 minutes. Just enjoy, and I hope you found this useful. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this off and enjoy the rest of this session. You can just lean back and relax and lie down and just let it do its thing. All right, which is what I'm going to do. Thanks for watching.